Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. Single player game. It's about third person perspective and it's an adventure kind of game. It's about a young hero who's living in the forest, who can talk to animals, and about a real darkness, a kind of blob-like creatures that have emerged, and they want to destroy the forest that he's living in and do the same as what I did to the outsiders and all other cities. They did it a long time ago already. They attacked and destroyed every city, and every living creature turned them into their own. So a few hundred years later, the big forest, now it's their turn, and the animals ask you to go and find a mystical creature called the Majin, a kind of demon-like creature who can fight them and destroy them and stop them. So you're a thief grown up in the bush, in the woods, and you're in a mission to free the Majin. You find him and you find out that the Majin is captured with a huge spin rammed to his arm, so he can't move anything, and they took away his power. So you have to bring his powers back, and you find it in pieces of fruit that he has to eat so he can turn into the full-sized creature that he is with all his powers. The pin that is coming out of his arm with his blood on it, you can use it as a kind of sword weapon to destroy the enemies. It's an adventure and it's an open world style of game, but there's one major thing about it. It doesn't feel like an open world. You could go any direction you want, but every direction you take is tunnel shaped, platform shaped like. So it doesn't feel open. More a platform game that you can jump on obstacles, climb over, and if you go near an edge you go stunting around and almost dropping off it and climbing back on.
Let's take it slow, okay?
Then you go to the Majin. The Majin is really big and huge, and every few minutes he falls over and starts mumbling, "Oops, I fell again," and everything. So it does come over a bit of childish, the game, but there's also blood and gore in it, so it's also for the grown-ups. It's drawn like a cartoon style, manga style. It's fun, sometimes annoying, it depends on your point of view. So they wanted to impress you like Zelda did and the Link Adventures, and that type of game they wanted to make. It feels like that, but it's also a bit grown up in the game itself, like the monsters that you fight, the finishing moves, the gore and the blood in it, and the violence. The creature is a bit different. It has grass on its back and flowers. The levels are well made and they all look very beautiful. Certain scenes in the movie are very well made and look really good, as you can see in our review video. The gameplay is the cooperation. You can use the Majin to attack big enemies, small enemies, and you can finish them with special moves. And of course there are powers that the Majin has, like lightning that you can use, electricity, and shoot around. He's big and his roar, he can roar around, he can roar at his enemies so they're stunned, so he can hit them, so that's useful, but you have to command it. And you have to do it tactic like saying throw over the wall, knock it down on the enemies, throw a big ball downstairs at the enemies, use your roar and then punch them. Or you need to go to a higher point. You have to tell him to stand near an edge, near a mountain or whatever, bend over, jump on his back and jump on the higher platform. It's cooperation. Or using war machines like the catapult, where he can throw you through the air to a higher position. So overall, yes, it's fun. It's something completely different, a bit childish but also grown up. It's a mixture of different type of adventures, and the movies are well made. The levels are fun, but the drawback, it's really dark, the game, and when you go outside it's really light and bright. But overall, in the really dark missions, it's so dark you don't even see that's a ledge or that you can go higher or through a switch. It's really difficult to see. The puzzles aren't mind breaking, but there are a few who are really irritating and frustrating to do. but overall it's a fun game, and so it's a nice game. It's fun and it's enjoyable, but also sometimes a bit frustrating, and it's different than all the other games, but it's also a little above average than other adventures, but that's because it's different to watch and to interact with, because you have to do a co-op with an artificial intelligence, your Xbox, and you may have to make use of him. So that's the difference here, and it's also quite something else to do, and it's enjoyable, it's fun, but it's a little bit above average, this game.
Get on back and get to high place. I kill you!